As communal crises continue to be on the increase in Cross River State, members of Partners for Peace in the Niger Delta have been charged to step up their game in mitigating the various levels of violence that has bemoaned the state. Dr. Chukwudi Njoku, Capacity Building Coordinator of PIND Foundation Peace Building Program, who was in Calabar recently to facilitate the capacity building of members of Partners for Peace in the Niger Delta, gave the charge during the 2-day capacity building training workshop for members of the Prevent Team Committee of P4P. He noted that having been trained in various peace building, conflict management and mediation skills, they now have the capacity to do more in terms of reporting the various conflicts in the state using the EWER reporting system, while they carry out more advocacies and interventions to reduce the rate of conflict within the state.
Which we have, new ways we have set to recalibrate the Prevent Committee such that they will be able to operate more effectively and carry out interventions more effectively and move faster in communities where conflicts may want to arise. But going forward, we believe that after this capacity strengthening, that we'll start seeing changes, we'll start seeing more actions like the chief volunteer has said. We want to see more actions. And for P4P, how you'll be able to work, with PIND Foundation on different activities, and I'm sure it will encourage them. So continue doing what you're doing. As an organization working with the P4P, we also understand some of the challenges you face, while we appreciate your efforts as peace actors in the state. We would also promise to continue to find ways to support your work as much as we can, because really we cannot do this without you. So
also at the event, one of the trainers, Ambassador Otu Ubi Dennis, a fellow of the Chartered Institute of Mediators and Conciliators, said PIN has done a great job in training the participants that has empowered P4P members with skills to deal with conflict which is on the border. He also advised the beneficiaries of the training to ensure the skills learned are not dormant but step out and add value to the society through the deployment of their skills.
So PIND has done a great job, and above PIND, the participants were great. There is nothing as powerful as capacity building, because when you build capacity, you put in them skills that just go beyond themselves, but goes a long way to add value to the society. And conflict is it's on the border right now in almost every society, and Nigeria is not left out. So I must say this training has been impactful. This training has been timely. The training has actually been great. The participants have been very participatory, and that makes the training very interesting. And I believe that at the end, and I know the participants are going to add value to their society, and kudos to PIND.
In his appreciation speech, the state coordinator of Partners for Peace in the Niger Delta, Cross River State Chapter, Mr. Okoyebi, said the training will make the peace-building work of the P4P much easier for members, as they now know the various tools and skills to deploy in managing conflicts, stating that the training is timely and a step in the right direction. The chairman of the Prevent team, Mr. Cletus Bassi, said the training was an eye-opener while pledging to translate what was taught them to action with the increased capacity they now have. He also appealed for a joint Prevent team meeting from the 9 states where ideas could be crossbred for effectiveness.
Really make my work easy in Cross River State. There will be a lot of activities ongoing now. I think members of the Prevent team now know what is expected of them. So it will also help us come up with different results, success stories to be recorded, and all that. So it's a step in the right direction.
The event, which held in Akwa Ibom, Cross River and Delta States, is a 2-day capacity building training workshop for members of the Prevent Team Committee of Partners for Peace in the Niger Delta. It was funded by PIND Foundation with the aim of recalibrating and building the capacity of preventing members of Partners for Peace to help them respond effectively to crises in their respective states. Mfono Bongteru, TDN.